lighten it up a little bit from there, man. Got a couple interesting little quick topics. Hip hop and cinema, man. Perfect marriage. We've seen a lot of hip hop inspired films, dating back all the way to the late 80s till now. There's no shortage of them now. Fellas, you get one, just one. What is your favorite hip hop inspired, infused piece of cinema, man? You get one. And it doesn't have to, this don't have to be just it's the best, but your favorite, if you had to decide, that really does justice by fusing the two together. Let's go ahead and start with Kennawayne.
Nah, let me, no.
I got you then. I got you.
Yeah, you go first, because I'm with you. He said one. I was expecting I have at least a few. So let me break it down to one.
Those you already know what I'm about to say right now. I'm gonna let you take a guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you take one guess.
Probably Get Rich.
Ooh, that was number 2. I went with an even more challenge on it. You already know we watched this all about 95,000 times.
Okay.
Get high.
You got fucking served, nigga. That nigga already knew.
Look, I started popping a lot.
If the nigga wasn't in front of
and
the
I don't
mirror
even dance.
in middle school, nigga, boy.
That put me back into hey, boys used to watch that before football.
Boy, that's what came on. Them
Don't get
niggas
me
came
started.
on with action, nigga, off rip on that intro, nigga. On the intro, just started off killing that shit, nigga.
Hey,
I'm talking about
didn't waste no time. I was like, God damn.
Boy, because of that, nigga, I don't go down no dark halls, nigga. I be on my Q's and Q's. Oh, God, nigga. Ever since I seen that nigga get smacked like that in the hallway.
Okay, but let's be honest though. You went nostalgic on this one because we both said I watched it recently, bro, and that hoe is the acting. Oh my lord.
Oh, the acting is
terrible,
ass.
boy.
The acting is ass.
It's like that with a lot of old movies.
I go back and look at that shit,
classic.
I be laughing. Then he,
bro.
Yeah, man, come on, man, we gotta do this for a little scene. I said, oh, hell no, these niggas ain't about
I gotta hustle. Like, nigga, what? What are you talking about?
I had that nigga squeezing this nigga leg in the car. Boy, I would have stole off on that nigga. This old fat ass nigga.
But it did have star power. It had star power for the time. You had Omarion. You had the whole
Houston
B2K.
and Omarion back then?
The whole B2K.
And B2K, boy.
Had niggas in the rain dancing. Had niggas in the...
What's Lil Mama from
Lil
Mama from My Wife and Kids? Claire?
Boy, stupid bad.
What's her name?
I don't know her real name.
I'm gonna call her
Claire.
I know you talking about Claire.
Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, we just know her by Claire.
Claire.
And her boy. Stupid bad nigga. Like that's mine right there. Cause I can go back and watch that at any time and still get enjoyment out of that whole life. I'm gonna laugh because the acting is trash.
But you might pop.
But when these niggas was dancing though, them niggas was hitting that shit like. Them niggas was playing no games.
Hey, they was scared.
The niggas was out there, nigga. Them niggas was out
there. The choreography was on point. Hey, favorite point in that movie was when they pretend like. No, my favorite point was when they pretend like he stole their moves and they were like they didn't know what to do. All
that nigga said he stole their moves. That nigga didn't know what to do. That nigga just started sea-walking. I said, oh no. I said these niggas got shook. Boy, I was weak.
Hey, stole our moves.
That nigga tried to pull this shit down. He had the belt on. Boy, I said, all right,
bro,
these niggas
that was the worst part. That was the worst and the best part of the movie.
Crushed them niggas and then started hitting the heel toe on them niggas. I said,
heel toe. Oh my god.
I said, I'm done. White boy was in the middle killing that whole nigga.
Boy,
with the spiked hair, nigga.
But here's my thing though. That's the worst part because nigga, imagine if all of us showed up to a battle,
just killing you,
and this nigga DJ show up. DJ show up on the opposite side. He just show up on the opposite side after we've been practicing all week. We scrapping right there. We scrapping right there.
I know everything y'all finna do.
Ain't no dance battle. Imagine showing up to a pickup game, 5-on-5. You bring your squad, and this nigga show up on the other side.
But the part that killed me the most, though, like you know, there's whole ass niggas in this world. The fact that these niggas were putting up no bread, and this nigga was mad about the cut. Nigga,
hey, that's a broke nigga activity.
Boy, that shit had me so hot. Shit. I said, nigga, they putting up all the money. You getting free money, nigga. Just go dance. Right
now that was a real part. That was real. That was some real nigga activity before.
Nigga shit for real. What? That's
gonna be
nigga
mad
shit
about
for real. Don't get mad.
Y'all dancing. Well, nigga, put some bread in.
Not putting up no bread.
Look,
not for the gym or for nothing, nigga.
Nothing.
Not for the practice studio, nothing.
Didn't expect to go there, man. DJ, man, I'm gonna give you extra time. What's your favorite? If you had to choose one, man, who did it
So
right?
you gave me extra time, so I still gotta do one. All right, so I had to narrow it down then. And I'm still trying to figure out what I'm narrowing it down to. Okay, it's not gonna be hip hop, but it's musically inspired.
That's cool.
But nigga, that New Edition biopic,
okay,
is my shit.
Yeah.
It's my shit. And then follow with the Bobby Brown. I guess they go hand in hand. But just seeing them niggas like that's just my shit. It's good vibes.
And that hoe was like a 3-parter, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Definitely good vibes.
That hoe was live.
That bitch was live.
I ain't gonna lie, that was live.
Okay.
I say that's my favorite because that's the one that I've watched the most. Like out of all the other ones, I'm not gonna like say any more because I don't know what Kennawayne got. So like I don't want to like ruin, but like
Still
it's
that nigga shit.
Nah, you know what?
After we all
I'm
go
gonna
once,
be
look,
right
I'll
back.
do this.
I know which
this.
one I got. All right, man. I got it down to one. Can y'all guess? I'll give y'all all one guess and figure out.
I ain't even gonna guess because I don't know.
I'm
not
go
gonna
with.
guess. I'm not guessing.
Because I'm all I got is mine in my head right now.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say it.
That's good.
All
That's
right,
good.
all right.
All right.
But I think I know.
Brown sugar.
Hey, stop, nigga. What you know about brown sugar? What you know
I
about
got this shit on DVD. So
I have it on DVD. My brother stole it.
So you know
It's
what's
at my
funny?
parents' house right
This
now.
is basically the hip hop version of Love and Basketball.
Hey,
And I was more into hip hop, so this was my shit. And this, boy, if y'all don't not like Sanai, if you a nigga out there you don't like Sanai, boy, I'll marry her right now and have 5 kids.
Off rip.
so not late than this. Ooh.
Then Tay Diggs with the petty shit after the
The
divorce.
petty shit, boy. Petty Crocker.
Bro,
I've seen that movie so many damn times, bro.
Most Def and Queen Latifah, that shit had me rolling.
And the hip hop was thorough in that bitch too.
Yes, it was so
what?
real. And then it had the aspect of like producing. Bro, it had to be that one, man.
Bro, I watched that movie probably 100 times as a kid.
Exactly. Every time, listen, I'm gonna tell you, any female come over here and they want to pick it down, I don't know. We watching this.
Okay, that's
Here you go. We watching, okay?
Let me set the mood real quick.
Go ahead and
Hey,
brown sugar.
and then look at it. I'm gonna call you brown
Just
sugar.
cinnamon and look at that.
Okay. Hey, that I used to and I had the you have the DVD like me. It had the little Erykah Badu video on the extras where you could play.
Yes, nigga.
Hey.
Man, love of my life.
You already know this at my parents' house.
Yeah.
You already know they got
See,
that.
y'all
That was
niggas
my
know.
shit, boy.
Okay. I used to wear that DVD out.
That was my shit.
Boy,
Man, they had Slick Rick at the beginning. I even knew the little freestyles during the during the movie. Day to day, walking through the park. Look, don't get me started.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Man, I could talk about brown sugar all day. That threw me back a little bit. So I'm sorry. I got a little bit excited. Man, I'm gonna take it back to this. Actually, was probably shit. Kennawayne might have been born. It's super appropriate for these times right now. I got Do the Right Thing, man. Do the Right Thing is my favorite hip hop inspired movie. Spike Lee joint, man. Anybody who hasn't seen that, you gotta watch that.
Spike Lee.
Okay.
That's just an inch. You know, that's one of the. That's just one of the best movies you could watch. Man.
I was.
I ain't gonna lie. I laugh at certain parts of that movie though. Even though you're not supposed to laugh at certain parts, that should be killing me how wild that shit is. So.
And hey, an old fine, what's her name? Old girl
God.
from goddamn Living Color, the dancer. I forgot what her goddamn name is. Rosie Perez. Ooh,
Yeah.
Rosie Perez. And then just man, Mookie, and just all the bullshit, and just all the racial shit too. You know,
Yeah.
it really talks about racial
They
relations.
did that shit heavy, nigga.
They killed it, and they did it right. Every actor in there was believable. You really thought old boy Vino was racist as hell. Like I see him now in different shit, and I'd be like, this racist ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga. Boy,
And then what's
off
it?
rip.
Hey, Radio Raheem. He was, I won't
Radio
spoil the
Raheem,
movie for nobody,
boy,
but
come on.
y'all can't tell me that don't have a lot to go
came
on.
out. Talking about those nigga. If niggas ain't watch that shit now,
Man, people they sleep, bro. It's a lot of niggas out here that ain't seen do the right thing.
Spike Lee and the Knicks.
Right.
I don't know how you don't see. Bro, it got 92% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Hey, Martin Lawrence is in that hole.
You know when Rotten Tomatoes,
How about to say that? Yeah, that's crazy.
Great.
Remember when they stepped on old boy's shoes? He was like, "Oh damn, your shit fucked." Boy, and then the shoe game was nasty in that movie too, man.
Yes.
Everybody had the freshest J's.
Spike got to do it with the kids.
Just to be fair though, like we said, man, because it's hard to go one. Everybody, you get an honorable mention, man. Let's go in the same order we started it in. Y'all give y'all's honorable mention.
Yes. I gotta do it. Because my favorite artist in this movie, if y'all don't know what that hoe is already,
it's
Hustle and Flow, nigga.
Okay, he stole mine.
Boy,
He stole
to get your tracks on MTV Jams, nigga, off of a movie, nigga, y'all doing
Let's not forget. Mention the important.
Something.
Mention the important. 361 a Grammy.
A Grammy.
Not an Oscar.
Nigga.
I mean, no, they won an Oscar.
They won an
Oscar. That's what I meant.
They
won an Oscar.
They won the big call.
An Academy Award.
First, certain niggas to do that shit too. First niggas from the South.
3 niggas
to put it on like that.
I knew I was gonna fuck up that Oscar Grammy part too.
That nigga had me fucked up. Shit, I'm over here green and shit.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Grammy, Oscar shit, yeah. But nah, boy, that movie is my shit, nigga. Boy, Skinny P in that hole, boy. I'm talking about MTV Jam, not just one song, nigga. To have 2 tracks go top 10 during that time when niggas were actually putting out music, like when this was like during Beyonce era when she was dropping shit, to actually have some shit go number 1.
I'd argue that's one of the most influential.
Fire as fuck, nigga, for a movie.
And it was
I
thorough.
do got another one that I almost slid in, but they might say it, so I ain't gonna say nothing yet.
No, go ahead.
Slip that one.
Go ahead.
He already said it earlier because he already know I fuck with this movie. That nigga said, because when I'm right, I'm right. And when I'm wrong, I'm always right.
You can't.
But I was always right.
How y'all letting this nigga steal all the movies?
Yeah, no,
steal all the movies.
They ain't my movies, so you good.
He just took both of my movies.
They hold you so. They hold you.
You better find another honorable mention.
This is how you know me and Kendrick grew up together.
I'm finna slide you one real quick.
I got another one. I got another one on hold. I got one more on hold.
I know which one you probably got.
Who went second? I bet you this one's gonna surprise you. Actually, it's more recent.
It's
DJ, man. Yeah, man.
I went second. The honorable mention that I had, they all seem too basic right now. Like he pulled out the brown sugar. He pulled out the motherfucking
Hustle and Flow.
In the fucking the serve and all that shit, man. I'm gonna have to go with my old faithful, my first like hip hop movie that I was really hype about.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
We gonna do the motherfucking 8 Mile with the Eminem.
Okay.
Feel me?
Classic.
That's
classic.
Hey, I was in 4th grade, and it was a school night, and my people was like, "Hey, we finna go to the movies." I'm like, "For real?" They're like, "Hey, we finna go see 8 Mile." I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And then I went to the.
Oh, you was in the theaters for that hoe?
In the theaters for that whole late night.
I didn't see that hoe in theaters.
Late night, boy. I went to school next day. Like, yeah, I see 8 Mile and shit. Like,
everybody thought they could freestyle.
Wait,
boy, what?
Signing.
Everybody thought they could freestyle. Okay, that's another one that I believe that won an Academy Award.
Can't forget about that. Yeah, can't
forget about
something. It was something. I don't know what it.
I know it won a Grammy.
They did win something.
The 3-6 was more like I was more hype about that because it's 3.
Yeah, that was the first shit from the South to actually
win an Academy Award. Yeah, that don't make no sense.
I'm not really sure about 8 Mile, but that was.
That nigga won something.
It won something. Shit, it was hard.
I know.
White ass.
I know it won Grammys for fact check on the Academy Award. But
yeah,
that's a dope one.
That's definitely live. That's definitely can't be slept on. That's big.
Man, Kennawayne, what you got for that?
All right.
What you got for that?
So I'm gonna give you my third one before I get a second one. The third one's House Party, man. Everybody's hitting that, that dance move. You know what I'm talking about. They had so many at that time. They had so many underrated rappers and comedians in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
The original House Party? What
The original.
Okay.
Martin Lawrence.
Okay.
Yeah. Where Pops was coming down the street. Pops was coming down the street to whoop his ass. Yeah. Pops was fucking with him. It smelled like okay. But my second one, there's a difference between guns and butter.
Oh,
Baby boy is my shit.
How could I? What the fuck?
Boy, every nigga wants to beat cheeks and get tacos made for him. Don't you fucking lie. If you say no, I know you a hoe ass nigga, cause boy, niggas is riding around. I sell Hondas and I want to drive that Honda Accord.
That nigga said, I just think I'm at work every day.
And then Omar Goodens slept on.
Hey, that nigga was cold.
That part killed me every time.
When they line the niggas up in the park.
He said, "Oh, you got hard, huh?
You got hard.
You got hard."
He said, "Lift your chin up."
I ain't gonna knock you out. I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh yeah, that's my second one.
The first time I saw that though, I thought he was gonna let that nigga slide though. When he said, "Oh yeah," that nigga still dropped that nigga. I was dead.
Yeah, that shit is stupid.
Man,
I'm surprised, but before I'm surprised nobody said any of the Fridays. But hey, that's
I was gonna say that.
I didn't think it counted as hip hop really though.
I feel like
bro, you know how many songs
that's hip hop for sure. That's
movie?
a hip hop inspired.
I mean,
movie.
they did have some songs in
there. They
there.
had Ice Cube.
Basically, any movie with a nigga in it.
That whole was so funny though. I just counted it as good comedy.
Bro, I could have came up with so many. I had to just.
So I got a couple honorable mentions in there, and then I'm gonna tell you I'm surprised one that nobody mentioned. My two, since y'all decided to do two, and since I got my one of them stolen, so I got two. One's surprising, one's not. I got Dope. I don't know if anybody here has seen Dope. Came out 2015. I actually went to the theater and saw that.
Yes, nigga.
Yeah, hey.
Well, we seen that
super dope movie, man. Like, I might watch that tonight.
I seen it in theater. I went to
that hoe was live.
I went to the Rialto, matter of fact, to go see that hoe.
I was in Arizona.
It's the Galaxy now.
The Galaxy now, but it was the Rialto then. And I think ASAP Rocky was in it. Zoe Kravitz, fine ass, was in it. Oh my lord.
Tiger,
Casey Veggies, Vince Staples.
Casey Veggies. Hold on.
Yeah. Yes.
Casey Veggies in it.
Casey Veggies was in that hoe, man.
In the cut.
I know Tiger was in that bitch.
In the cut. Yeah. I had to pull up the actual list of cast.
Casey. What?
Casey Veggies. He must have, and it has him listed as like one of the they mentioned.
It was in that whole. It was that scene
with the party.
Yeah, it was like when they were doing all that. He was kind of ASAP, kind of.
I'm gonna have to go watch that.
But yeah, he was in that on Nicole.
That's a movie I would recommend to anybody who wants to see a more modern hip hop movie because it's
that shit was live though.
From now, but he's a '90s hip hop head and is trying to get into Harvard and shit. And it comes up with some real shit.
Was in all the old school
that's probably the second newest hip hop movie. Right, because
as far as just one of the,
because Straight Outta Compton is probably newer.
I still say that was more of a biopic. This one was more of a like a movie. But I mean, that
might have been the same year. It's 2015.
Probably so.
Now
it's around that same time.
This is a stretch, but it is still considered a hip hop infused movie because of the street lore mixed with the hip hop shit. Is
Street
Paid in Full.
No.
Paid in Full. Paid in Full.
Man, I consider say that one.
Paid in Full is all time
because it had Cameron.
I'm about to say that it had
and that's why it's hip hop. And anybody who knows the story needs to go check out the real life.
If you ain't seen Paid in Full, man, come on.
AZ. Well, I'm saying
nigga. That's
the real story.
Boy.
The real story. AZ Faison is a.
You got some soy sauce beef.
That was played by Wood Harris, Ace. So that's if you watch his interview with Vlad, man, he breaks it all down. Alpo was obviously a real dude to snitch and shit like that.
You know, Vlad get all the dirt, boy.
And so it's a really dope story. One of the movies I'm surprised nobody said was Juice.
I was surprised that Henny didn't say how high.
Nigga. Hey, that was on my list. I had a couple on my list.
What about Soul Plane?
I was gonna try to slide in Don't Be a Menace on the core, but I was like, nah, well,
let's give DJ one more honorable mention because everybody took 2 honorable mentions. He only got 1. If you had to throw one more in there other than 8 Mile, what would you throw in there?
Damn, you took my juice. I'm gonna have to go with All About the Benjamins.
Okay.
I thought about that one too.
And that's why it's hard.
That's one of my favorites.
Ass movie, nigga.
When that nigga jumped out the boat.
I had the whole cassette, nigga, where it was next Friday after next, and you flip that whole over, it was All About the Benjamins on that.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
47.
Walmart.
Do.
Had all them hoes. Had all 3 Fridays with All About the Benjamins. 2 discs, nigga.
That shit crazy. I ain't never
fire, nigga.
Yeah, niggas have all the wrong shit and they got none of the right shit. Okay, man. Hey, we could talk about the movies all day. Y'all already know that shit. It's just too many movies, which is why we had to narrow it down. The last, little kind of lighthearted topic we have is the visual on the screen that everybody can see. We at the table, man, and it's just various little lunch tables. Like if you were in a lunchroom cafeteria, I just want to know what table would y'all sit at and why?
With all the bitches.
Hold
on, let me pull it up.
Man, hey, Kennawayne, start us out, bro.
All right, man. It was hard, man. My heart said one thing, my alter negro said another. But I'm gonna go with number 1, Outkast and J. Cole. Man, I just feel like being a poet, these niggas, their way they think and conceptualize a lot of shit, I would love to just talk to them. Especially Andre 3 Stacks, because that nigga be on another level. J. Cole be on some inspiration, motivational shit. And Big Boy just got the street nigga in him, you know what I'm saying? So it just kind of like all levels, you know what I'm saying? That shit would just speak to me. I just think it would be a dope-ass conversation. But, yeah, it was hard, but that's the one it's got to be.
Okay. Man, Duce, what you feel about the goddamn the table, man? Which one you sitting at?
Just like Kennawayne, man, I'm torn between what I know and love, and then just like my heart and like my soul, like you feel me, my home base. I'm gonna have to go with table 7, man.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna have to go with table 7. First of all, of course, like that's gonna be a crazy conversation in itself, crazy vibe in itself. But UGK, man, that's just what I grew up on, and it's like I can't pass up a chance to like, you feel me, talk to that nigga Pimp C.
The late great.
I can't, and then it's like. I feel like that's where I'm mostly rooted, so I can't pass that up. I'm gonna go at table 7.
Okay, I could definitely see that. Hard to pass up on the legend, man. Multiple legends at that table. Shit, a couple of them passed. Kennawayne,
not even mention Bumby.
For real. Kennawayne, man. What table you sitting at, bro?
Well, I'm gonna go again, and
I was like,
I did say that already. I did say that. I'm gonna have to cut that part. Wait,
he gave me a second chance, so I got up out my table.
I meant Kendrick, but yeah.
Yeah, we look just alike. It's okay.
The Kennawayne Kendrick shit got me. Kendrick, man, what table you sitting at, bro?
I'm pretty sure everybody know what table I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna just let y'all know my number 2 option was number 7 because I fuck with Pac Heavy and UGK being from the South, PMC, Blind B, like that's our shit growing up. Like it's hard to not fuck with that, but my favorite rapper being Kendrick Lamar, I definitely gotta go with number 3.
That's a hard ass table.
And
NWA.
I can't pass that up. Like
yeah.
I gotta go there all rip. That's just it's too stacked for me not to pick them niggas.
I thought about that. Just the fact NWA got multiple niggas that you could.
Yes,
exactly. That's why I'm like.
So does Wu-Tang.
I'm like Kendrick
Wu-Tang
already my favorite rapper besides Luda.
MC Ren.
But I'm gonna say my
Kendrick's
number
more
2
current, nigga.
was Table 2. That shit would just be a wild ass table.
Hey, that table is ridiculous.
That'd be the nastiest fucking table too. Cause just Kevin Gates and Lil Wayne.
I don't fuck with Gates like that though. Like if it was somebody else besides Gates, I might have picked table 2.
That's a down south table.
I might have picked table 2 if it wasn't Gates. I don't fuck with that nigga like that though.
That's the most south table.
But the Hot Boys
on that table.
That was my second table.
That album?
I ain't gonna lie.
That Hot Boys album, boy, that one was fire.
Man, it is hard, man. It's a hard little exercise. I would say, man, without a doubt, table 8, man. Table 8.
That was my second one. That was my second one.
It's a lot of money at that table. You know, Jay got the Billy. Nas, shit, worth about $300-400 right now.
And then
with the intellect, man. I would just want to pick both their minds. And then it's like they both had.
I ain't gonna lie.
My favorite debut albums.
Niggas to fight each other.
They're cool now.
I know.
I've been like Jay-Z, that bitch ass nigga.
Remember that shit in '96?
and you know, they both have some of the strongest debuts ever with Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic. So it's
Illmatic.
Those are two classics.
I didn't start fucking with Jay-Z. I ain't gonna lie until like
Blueprint 3.
Yep, Blueprint 3.
You gotta go. Jay-Z's one of those.
I fuck with a couple of his old songs back then. Cause I didn't even know it was Jay-Z back then. Like
the Black Album.
Oh, shit, Jay-Z.
Girls.
Black Album kind of grabbed me.
But as far as the full album, the first full album was Blueprint 3.
Blueprint 3. The Black Album kind of gravitated me toward him, but I still was on that fuck Jay-Z shit.
I fuck with all the Jay shit.
I fuck with all Jay shit. Bro.
Volume 1, 2, 3.
Jay-Z.
It wasn't. Ain't shit you could tell me about Jay, bro.
And
Nas said, I was pissed.
It's too much game in all his albums.
I felt like I was Nas, nigga. I was just bumping that shit. I was bumping the fuck out of Illmatic. I went back to bumping Illmatic. After that, I was just mad. I was like, yeah, nigga, I see where you come from. Get at that nigga Jay-Z, yeah.
It was,
I took that shit too personal.
I did too, bro. That shit came. I was in 8th grade when that shit came out, nigga. I was too influenced, nigga. I was an old head. So
boy, I took that shit too personal. I don't know why. And then you got Beyonce. That's probably what took it over the top. That's probably when I really hated that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
I still don't understand how that nigga got Beyonce.
I did like this. I said, nigga, how?
He got about a billion reasons why now.
Yeah, but
she got money too. So it's not like
but you know how it is industry. The way you move, who else could Beyonce date, man? You had to have somebody that was big.
She has to date. She has to date somebody out of the industry that's a billionaire. But what did Jay say though? What did Jay say on
one of his songs? Fuck Camel cigarettes. No.
Hey, for real though.
He said too much. I got the baddest chick in the game.
Fuck Camel
Wearing my chain.
He was like, "What's better than one billionaire? 2?" Oh, I feel like that was. I feel like that was the hardest flex. I feel like that was the hardest flex. Like, hey, you and your girl got to be. Hey,
I couldn't even say nothing when he did that. I was just like,
I'm like, hey, you right. 2.
I can see why you said that. I have to do that shit.
Family empire.
It's better than 1 billion.
Both different brands for sure, man. Let's get to this current rotation, bro. See what y'all got in the Serato once again. Kendrick, man, go ahead and start it off, bro. Let us know what's in that goddamn rotation, bro.
Let me scroll real quick. Okay. A little Eminem. It's my fault. I've been munching this whole time, y'all. You know Eminem. So.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. So I got Flex by Polo G featuring Juice WRLD. With all this shit going on, and y'all know I fuck with YG heavy, so I definitely got FTP, Fuck the Police, on my playlist. Cause that whole bang. Then I got Turks featuring Travis Scott. It got Gunna and Nav and that hoe. Lil Uzi Myron, and then that shit just dropped today. My motherfucking nigga Kodak Black when Vulture Scry 2.
Is that a mixtape or a song?
It's a song.
Oh, okay.
He dropped the video today for it too.
Oh, okay.
From jail?
Yeah, it's a that they got
That's
that
how
nigga
niggas do these days.
They got that nigga as a cartoon and shit. They got that nigga animated. Yeah,
we got in the yard making music videos.
That nigga animated, but yeah. We'll bust your shot too. Y'all know I fuck with Kodak, so that's my 5 for the week.
Okay. DJ man, let us know what the 5 looking like, bro.
Lately, I've been starting my day off to Regulate by Nate Dogg and Warren G. That's been like my routine lately. That's like the first song I listen to, so I throw that in there. Second is this it's called My Day Trees Low Key. Not really a popular artist, actually kind of low key, like the name, but super dope track. Feeling Good Today, Larry June. If y'all don't listen to Larry June, that's a good vibe right there. 2 Milli, Money Man. That's been in rotation this week. And as I said before, we have the Ear Legend Sounds, ELS. That's the label that me and my homie run. Just very shout out to my boy ELS, Ear Legend Sounds. So anything from Peso Capone, you feel me? That's y'all go look them up. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere. Just go look up Peso Capone. Put that in rotation. Try to find something that you like. Really anything from ELS from that last one, but for this one I'm gonna go with Peso Capone.
Go ahead, throw in Stacks in the house.
You feel me?
Throw all in that house. You know what I'm saying?
We got Tony Stacks. We got.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got myself. We got myself. We got City. You feel?
Don't be mad as hell.
Talk your shit.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that we out here working with.
Vino the builder.
Vino the builder. My little brother, the coldest producer out here. And I'm not saying that just because he's my little brother. If he was just somebody that I never knew, I'll still say he's the coldest person out here. Because
that nigga making moves. Real talk.
It's not just because like it's my circle. Like I'm not being that way. Like this is.
He said no cap.
This is real shit.
Let him know.
But yeah, that's in my rotation right there.
Alrighty, man. Hey, y'all go check everything out, man. Support the local artists. Let's, make sure we run them numbers up real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna have them links down there.
We'll have all the links down. And we'll throw some shit in the playlist too. That way, y'all can get easy access to it as well, and that'll be on Spotify. I'll go next, and then Kennawayne, you could finish it off strong.
Pause.
I threw about 5. Every week I've been kind of going back. So this week I kept it mostly current. I had Meek Mill, Other Side of America. Definitely super dope
ass track.
That was about to make my playlist.
That's my shit. That's just classic Meek going in. Just on a great
That's what he needed to stick to. That's the shit right there.
Yeah, that just dropped last week. That's super fire. I got End of Days, which is by Spillage Village, and that's like a collaborative between like Earth Gang, JID, and a couple of other people I don't feel like naming, but there's quite a few of them in there. Super dope song, End of Days, and that's DAZE. That'll be on there as well. I got to throw just a couple of albums we've been talking about. Anxiety Freestyle by Sleepy Hollow. That shit was super dope.
Yeah.
I had that Just by Run the Jewels, and that was Pharrell on the production and shit. Super lit track.
Production on that album was fire though.
Yeah, a lot of good bars on that too. Just talking about the bar, talking about the goddamn slave masters on the dollars. That shit.
Yes, nigga. That's was fire.
Since we did touch on one of my all-time favorite albums in Rich Gang the Tour, I threw a Rich Homie Quan song on there, Reflecting. And that's from his Riches and Spirit album. Y'all go check that out. That was from a couple of years back, but still super dope, man. And that's my 5.
Bad.
All right. Before I hit my 5, I'm gonna just mention 2 tracks, just with everything going on. I think Riot by Extension, Triple X. Check it out. Mr. Officer, T Grizzly, Queen Naya. Those are just 2 dope ass tracks.
That was fire.
But my track, I've been on some R&B shit this week, which is rare.
Light skin.
But first, Gang Over Love by Brent Fayez. Second one, POV by Division.
Okay.
I Took It Back, Motivation, Kelly Rowland with Lil Wayne. Take Another One Back, Kill Jill, Big Boy, featuring Killer Mike and Jeezy. Dope track. People slept on that one. And then just to keep it a current one, When I'm Gone with the Flatbush Zombies. So.
Fat bitch.
With the flat bitch.
I was about to say, hey, see all this R&B, you got a butt naked female running around the house. You got you a butt naked female running around the house.
He got somebody with some flat chicks around that house. He said the flat bitch.
The flapjacks, I mean,
Oh shit.
Nah, man, but that's a super dope list. The R&B vibes, super heavy. But I definitely don't blame you. Sometimes we just got to be on that type of time and just slow things down a little bit. Hear a different type of vibe. But last but not least, we always do our outro. Just give everybody a little bit of time to kind of speak their mind. Just plug whatever the fuck you want to plug. I guess Kennawayne, man, let's start with you, bro. What you got for us this week?
Man, it's been a good week, man. Shout out to all y'all behind the scenes, Zoe, Henny, man. Appreciate y'all helping us out. Especially, y'all don't see a lot of that, what we do behind the scenes, working all week. Zoe, doing all the production. Henny, being ignorant. I'm just kidding.
Being a nigga.
But shout out to just everybody that showed love for real. Again, I mean, we say it all the time, but like and subscribe. Tell all your motherfucking friends to watch the shit. If they say the motherfucker is too long, we got timestamps. So you can skip. I don't want to hear the bullshit ass excuses. Oh, it's an hour or it's 45 minutes. Y'all ain't doing shit, especially at work. I know y'all ain't, because y'all motherfuckers be updating statuses and shit, okay?
We see you.
We see y'all motherfuckers clicking. Hey, y'all just be viewing likes and shit. Okay, no. Watch the shit. But for real, we really do appreciate your support. But without y'all, we ain't shit, to be 100 with it. So shout out to everybody that supported us. Shout out to everybody in the comments. So I'll say this for the niggas watching, because this is at the end. Whoever puts the first album up, Throwback, that's what we're going to review next week.
There you go.
No cap. No cap.
All right, Henny, take it away, bro.
So I want to say, either way, I ain't shit. Backdoor off of what he was talking about.
I ain't shit either.
I ain't shit. But I'm going to give a shout out to some new subscribers. Shout out Adam Diaz. Even though she threatened to unsubscribe to this bitch if I didn't give her a shout out. Ain't that some shit? Shout out April as well. She does have a YouTube also that did just hit 100 subscribers. We not at 100 yet. So what the fuck y'all niggas doing? She already beat us to 100. So what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? I post a story of a bitch and they get like 300 likes. But I post
and
a
the Henny is kicking in,
podcast.
folks.
Talk to him.
I post a podcast and that motherfucker only had 80-something views. What the fuck going on with y'all?
My bad. I started the darkness.
That's what I want to know.
The Henny is kicking in.
I didn't even have
I don't got Henny today. I only had Jack Daniels.
The Jack Daniels is kicking in.
And a couple more Modelo. Sponsored by UFC.
Stop putting that up there, man. I want a beer bad.
Hey, I got 3 more in there, so out of the 12 pack.
Them shit's gonna be gone by the next hour.
But yeah, I'm gonna give them 2 the shout out this week. Also shout out ELS, because I do fuck with them niggas in the studio. They be doing their thing. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Y'all know damn well by my Facebook, if some niggas suck, I would tell them niggas they suck. Even if they friends or not. Like, I've been in the studio with these niggas, they be on their shit. No cap. No bullshit. But I'm gonna let him get the rest of that shit because he already
appreciate that.
He already know the deal.
Talk
So
your shit, bro.
I'm gonna let him take over.
Yeah. I want to say Black Lives Matter. Start off like that. It's a lot of shit that's going on right now, and that shit is hitting home to me way worse than any other time. So I don't know what's different about this time, but it's finally like waking me up and like making me see things in a different perspective. All lives do matter, but Black lives matter as well. And right now, Black lives matter. So aside from that, ELS, Ear Legend Sounds, if you could give us a play, listen, just some support, like just check us out, see what we about. The music is good. If it ain't for you, like it's like I know you know somebody who will ride with it. Just give it a chance, and I feel like y'all would like it. And yeah.
Hey, I got a real question.
Go ahead and show up the merchandise in the background.
Y'all got any albums coming out for people to listen to, expect, shit like that?
So yeah. So Peso Capone has his next album, Peso Presley. We don't have a release date for it yet, but for the meantime, he does have 3 other albums that you can listen to: Slum Love, Vino Capone, and Part of the Family. Part of the Family is only on SoundCloud exclusively. He wanted to do that for people who didn't have like the other platforms. They can just access that. But the other 2 are everywhere. Y'all can find it on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, whatever your preferred streaming platform is. That's the main focus next for what we got coming up. But you know, I'm back in the studio. You know, I'm gonna be working on some things. I'm back from my hiatus and everything. So we gonna have stuff booming left and right. One thing I didn't mention, like I'm into
Henny track is on the way.
Okay, Henny. Hey, y'all heard it here first. One thing I also didn't mention that we're dabbing into the photography world as well as the fashion and everything. We have Moist as Fuck, Crew Fresh Clothing. Those are the main brands right now that we pushing out and that are doing numbers. Sauce Walker, Schoolie, a couple people have been wearing the Crew Fresh clothing. You feel me? So that's a good little shout outs that we can do there. Websites will be coming up soon, so we'll be plugging y'all in with that. I'd love to get all y'all some gear and shit whenever we can make that shit happen.
Mm-hmm. I still need my red Moist t-shirt. Let me know. I gotta cop that whole stuff.
Hey, and when we put the links. When we put these links, y'all go buy. Y'all ain't getting no motherfucking discounts.
Black business. Black owned business.
Hey, pan the camera for them niggas. Don't say pan the camera for them niggas. Let the niggas know
Black owned businesses, baby.
Yes. Don't be asking. Can I get 50% off? No, nigga. Support.
You feel me?
You wouldn't do it at the Gap.
He got bills, B.
You can get 100% on, nigga.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Once again, I appreciate y'all for having me and all that stuff. But besides that, Ear Legend Sounds, that's the main thing that I'm trying to push right now. Y'all go listen to that music. Y'all go stream that shit, cause I guarantee you that y'all find some shit that y'all like.
You gonna fuck with something on there.
Bet. Well, y'all heard the man. I don't have a whole lot to say, but definitely go fuck with ELS, man. Y'all see me rocking the Spurs cap today, man. Can't wait.
Sir.
Yeah, I try not to say nothing about that dumb shit.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we need the NBA back. I think, obviously, like, sports doesn't solve everything, and it's good that we are. Yeah, he's a fuck nigga, but it's good that we are putting a lot of spotlight on serious issues with, BLM, Black Lives Matter, and just all the racial issues and inequalities going on in this country. But I also do think sports is one thing that, all of us have been a part of, and it's one thing that I think we all look to, where that's one of those things that kind of brings us together, and you start to look at people and you notice a lot of the similarities you have with people before you start looking at the differences. So again, I would just say, kind of like I've said the last few weeks, continue to have open dialogue, listen to each other. We don't always have to agree just like we do on this podcast, but listening and, you know, accepting another viewpoint is always critical to learning something new. So just, you know, keep it going, y'all. You know, more peace and shit, more love. But outside of that, man, it's been real. Peace.